Hey everybody, welcome to the Plumbing Gurus channel. My name's Clayton. On this channel, we're striving to save you money and keep you informed on the proper plumbing practices. This is the on-site edition. This is a small renovation that we're doing. It's a somewhat of a commercial. It is a commercial building, right, Karsten?
It is a retail space. Yeah.
Retail commercial space. There we go. So today, Karsten got started early in the morning. I had a few jobs to do before coming in here and helping him out at the latter part of the day. I will go through the ground stuff first, what we did, and I'll give you a heads up on what we're going to do, and we'll have another video later on in the week, hopefully, to show you guys what everything looks like when it's all finished. So here what we did is I think there was, how many toilets were there here, Karsten? 3 toilets?
No, it was 2 bathrooms. So there was a wall. You can kind of see where that was the vent up there. And then the wall came straight down. There's a 3-inch stack in there with 2 toilets back to back. So there's 2 bathrooms in there.
Right, okay, I see. So toilet here kind of thing?
Right, yep.
Right, okay, sweet. So what we're doing now is we're putting one barrier-free bathroom. Barrier-free bathroom just means handicap bathroom. So we are going to be running so when Karsten got here, he came here, jacked this all out here. He cut out all the old cast that was coming straight down here. So there was a cast stack that came right here. He got rid of all that. He reran his vent. So this is going to be the stack vent here, and this would run down. This here is going to be venting. There's a laundry and a laundry sink on the other side that they're going to be installing. Now, you're looking at this and you might think, hey, wait a minute. How come you're going over and then up and then over and then back down with the vent? You would think that we're creating a trap, but we're not, because the water can drain. If water ever gets in here, it can drain down from there, that 90 up top, and it can drain down into this stack. On the other side, it's dropping down, and it can drain the water.
Yeah, and it's going to drain down into, there's going to be a sink here. There's going to be a laundry and a sink, so it's all going to be able to drain there.
It's all going to be able to drain if there's any water that comes down. So.
The reason we didn't run it, what my plan originally was to run it kind of just through here, but then I found out there's a dryer vent here. So I had to talk to the HVAC guy, and I had to make sure I didn't screw him over. So that's actually why it does that.
Right. In case you guys are wondering, just something other, stuff we have to do in plumbing. We got to think outside of the box and make stuff work for jobs like this. So here, what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So actually, just in a case like we've done it in a house where like a vaulted ceiling, like you can actually go up and then back down again, and just same idea here. So if you're ever in a bind where you're doing venting and you need to go up and then back down, you're allowed to do that as long as the water is somewhere to drain. You can kind of do whatever you want with venting.
So what you can't do is create a trap.
Right.
So you can't have the vent run like this, drop down, over, and back up, and then continue, because now the water is going to trap in this area, kind of like a P-trap. So as long as the water has somewhere to drain to, like Karsten said before, you are good to go.
Sweet.
All right, so we'll move on from that. So what we have here is we have the 4-inch pipe here. This is the trunk line, or the main drain, you could say. And we're going to run this straight over. There's going to be a 4x3 Y that's going to take off there for the, there's going to be a floor drain and a laundry on this side here.
Right here, so there's going to be a floor drain right here. And then we're going to take a 3x2 Y off over here, and then it's going to come over here and come up the wall there.
Come up the wall, exactly. We've got to jack that out still, break out the concrete.
And we'll be showing that when we're done.
Hopefully tomorrow. Or, sorry, Monday or Tuesday.
Mondays when we're, yeah.
Not that you guys know what day it is. But anyways, so this is going to carry on here. We're going to put our main clean out here. That's going to clean this whole trunk line. We're going to put a 4x3 Y here, and we're going to actually turn this way. So we're going to run the 3-inch, right, Karsten? We're going to run 3-inch up this way. Is that correct?
Correct,
is that
yeah.
What we're going to do?
Because we have to tie back into that 3-inch stack.
We got to tie into the 3-inch stack, so we got to carry 3-inch, that's right.
So we're going to put a 4x3 and then, come up that way. And then
come this way, and then we'll go with probably a 3x2 double Y for the sink and...
No.
Or we'll probably bring the sink up over here.
No, the
Or
sink's
off the
going to drain.
stack.
Yeah, it's going to drain into that
Off
stack.
the stack. Sorry,
That's right.
I haven't made any plans for this. I jumped right into this video and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it, man. I'm pumped, man. I can't wait.
I planned the whole thing. So
Yeah.
this is actually going to
Drop down.
come straight down. This is going to be a 3 by 1.5 inch wide here.
Right.
This is a barrier-free sink again, so we got to be at a certain height, and then it's going to come down underneath, and we're going to tie it back into the 4-inch, and then we're also going to have a floor drain in here and a toilet.
And a floor drain toilet on this side.
And I feel like it'll just be a lot easier to explain after we have done it.
Yeah, but hey, at least you guys get to see what we're doing and how we have to plan it out. We have to kind of visualize everything before we put the pipes in. Plumbing is a lot. You got to visualize a lot of stuff when you're doing plumbing.
One thing we didn't talk about, and this is kind of a new thing for us that we just started doing. So instead of breaking, we used to come in here and break the concrete before we did any of our overhead stuff. And now what I did today was I came in here, I cut out this stack, I did all my overhead stuff. That's why you see it just kind of like half done. I did all the stuff that was going to suck to do on a ladder after we break concrete. So we also tied in some water lines over here. We had to tie in some, there's only 1/2 inch copper to tie into, so we upped it to 3/4 inch PEX. Just ran it along the heating line there. And I did all this before we broke the concrete, so that we don't have to deal with it, the headaches of standing a ladder over, because we used to always just get straight to concrete breaking.
Yeah, it's the first thing. Just I would grab the jackhammer and what needs to be broke? Like let's go.
Always want to do the brain dead stuff first.
Yeah, and then you're tripping over your holes and dangers, trip zones, and ankle busters. And
that's right.
So now it's all overhead's done. That's a good point, Carson. And another thing we have here is we just put a hose bib for them, so they have water on this side of the unit. And it's going to work out good for us too, because we are doing the concrete here. So when it comes time to doing the concrete, we don't have to rig up another hose or contraption for doing the water for the concrete. Sorry.
That's right.
So yeah,
and then we'll stub the water lines out after or whatever.
Yeah, we'll probably do the concrete once all that's done. We'll just cut and stub the water lines out, have the backing and all that stuff set in place.
Absolutely.
And it'll just be easy peasy. I think that's about it for this one. If you guys have do you have anything to add, Kirsten?
I think that's it.
Yeah. So it's a Friday. It's about almost 5 o'clock, so we're super pumped to
Time to go home.
to get the weekend going. But we wanted just to get a video out for you guys.
Couple of pints of beer.
Yeah, a couple pints of beer, whatever. I didn't get like this from eating. Well, actually, I
salads.
Salads. That's right. Thanks. So yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions, or something that we ran that you're like, hey, I do it like this, or whatever. It's not that it's wrong or right. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff.
Or any questions if we explained it kind of awkwardly. We kind of jumped through this, and if you do have any questions, we'd love to walk you through any kind of, if you're doing something like this. Retail spaces are pretty common, so they're kind of fun to do.
Yeah, I thought I was doing the video, but I guess Carson's doing it. So
here we are.
Just good. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Be safe, and see you on the next one, guys. Don't forget, smash the subscribe button. Later.